The wealthy heiress disguised herself as a beggar and begged on the streets every day, all to find herself a beautiful and kind-hearted stepmother. Unexpectedly, she faced various contempt and mockery from passers-by. Fortunately, her 10 years of persistence finally led her to meet a kind and gentle woman. The woman, upon hearing she had not eaten for years, pulled out all her savings. After a moment of hesitation, she stuffed her only $100 bill into her hand, keeping just a few dollars for herself as bus fare to return home. Before leaving, she also left her contact information. Later, the woman found the heiress' mansion following the address. At this time, the heiress was boasting to her mother-in-law about her mother vacationing abroad. Just then, her mother called saying she wanted to come to the city to see her grandchild. The daughter glanced up and spotted the shabbily dressed old woman outside the window. She frantically pulled the curtains closed and made an excuse to go out and stop her. Driven by vanity, she lied that her child was sick. She firmly blocked her mother outside the iron gate. With nowhere to go, the mother wandered the streets. She accidentally discovered a job advertisement on a utility pole. She contacted them with a try it and see attitude and was hired on the spot. Just then, she received a call from the little beggar saying she wanted to introduce her to someone. Before she could refuse, the call was hung up. She reluctantly went to the blind date location. The man who hurriedly arrived concealed his true identity. The waiter, seeing the two poorly dressed, began to ridicule them, saying this place was not a dating market for middle-aged and elderly hicks. The wealthy man angrily wanted to find the manager, but was snapped at by the waiter, who said this was Wine Group top-tier restaurant. Little did he know that standing before him was the group largest chairman. The woman, afraid of causing trouble, pulled the man away and invited him home for dinner. The wealthy man made an excuse to buy ingredients and immediately had his secretary deal with firing the waiter. Back at the rental apartment, while helping to cut vegetables, he cut his finger. The woman, carefully bandaging his wound, moved him deeply. He immediately blurted out a marriage proposal. The next day, the disguised heiress rushed into her father's office to question him. The man evaded, saying he would find a chance to explain, and sent his daughter away. He then turned and called the woman to invite her to a mid-autumn festival family gathering. The woman hesitantly said she needed to ask her daughter's opinion first. Just then, the secretary brought in an invitation to the celebration of the firstborn grandson of the Lois family. Seeing the name was the same as the woman's daughter, he became suspicious. He instructed his secretary to officially decline while personally investigating in secret. Soon came the day of the celebration. The woman entered the venue full of expectation. To her shock, she saw her daughter calling a strange wealthy woman mom. The mother-in-law was attentively hosting nearby. She trembled as she said, "I am little Snow Mother." The son-in-law immediately called security to drag her away. The mother-in-law angrily shouted, "Break her legs." At this critical moment, the wealthy man arrived with his subordinates. The woman anxiously said, "You should not come and get involved in this mess." The son-in-law was still mocking and driving away the two beggars. The head of security suddenly recognized his own chairman.